the reflection of 2021. That's something I'm going to talk about today, so stick around. Hi, my name is Sachiaki Takamiya. I am the author of the Ikigai Diet and the founder of this diet. Right. Okay, so today I would like to reflect on the year 2021 because that is something I did on the full moon in Gemini on December 19th, Japan time. Yeah, because this particular full moon in Gemini, it was supposed to be good to reflect the year, but I usually reflect the year in December anyway. Yeah, I've been doing it for nearly, I don't know, maybe 20 years now. Yeah, I've been doing it for a long time. Yeah, this is one of my routine. Yeah, okay. So to reflect the year, there are many different ways of doing it. I mean, you can kind of reflect different areas of your life, such as work, health, or finance, family relationships, and so on. So today, I will share with you how to reflect on your health and well-being. So some activity that you do for your health, such as, diet, exercise, and so on. So I divide the area into, so number one, diet, and then fast, because I started doing intermittent fasting, and then exercises, mentality, and spirituality, right? Okay, and then to reflect on those areas, you can think of how well you did, certain thing you're happy about, yeah, and things that you feel needs improvement, yeah. So you just look into the two aspects, right? Okay, so for me, first of all, diet, yeah. I think I've been having a very good diet in the last 5 years or so. So I have no regret about it. Yeah, this year too, I've been doing quite well. I make and eat natto regularly. Yeah, I've been making natto once a week and eating natto almost every day. And then I've been making fermented brown rice once or twice a week and eating it almost every day too. So, and then my diet consists of mago ayasashi plus grain. So yeah, it is pretty balanced and yeah, right. But one thing if I add or to kind of improve my diet is to maybe increase the diversity of my fiber intake. Yeah, so I try to maybe consume about 30 different kinds of fiber a week. Yeah, so now I kind of started paying attention to the actual number sometime from this autumn. Yeah, so I try to include as many different kinds of vegetables or beans, grains, seaweed, nuts and seeds as possible. And then now I'm especially working on mushrooms because before I was mostly eating shiitake. Yeah, but now I try to include shimeji and some other Japanese mushrooms. Yeah, we have a wide variety of mushrooms in Japan. Yeah, because when I did the video about the Nagano, which is the longest lived prefecture in Japan, because they eat a lot of mushrooms. So I became more interested in mushrooms now. Yeah. Okay. And then for the intermittent fasting, yeah. So I began intermittent fasting this year, this February. Yeah. And so, yeah, I've been doing it well. And I've basically completed everything I decided to do. Yeah. So for the first quarter, I did 16 hours fast. And the second quarter, I did 17 hours fast. And the third quarter, I began 24 hours fast once a week. Yeah. And the fourth quarter, I'm doing the same as the third quarter's the strategy. Yeah. And yeah, I have completed every single plan. Yeah, I'm very happy and proud of it. Yeah, so I've kind of mastered intermittent fasting. I mean, I can do it without problem. Yeah, I can continue doing it next year too. And then also I did find the best method for me, yeah, which is doing 17 hours fasting 4 days a week and doing 24 hours fasting 1 day a week, and then having the weekend rest and eating 3 meals. Yeah, it works the best for me, right? And exercises, yeah. So I was already going Nordic walking and Satoyama cycling, a lot last year. Yeah, but this year I started going Nordic walking in the morning. So because I started the intermittent fasting, I started doing exercise during my fasting window. Yeah, so the first thing in the morning, I go Nordic walking 5 days a week. And then I also start doing HIIT after the Nordic walking. Well, for the first 3 months, I did right after Nordic walking, but from the second quarter, I started doing HIIT 3 times a week and then doing it just before lunch. Yeah, at the end of my fasting window, right? And then in addition to that, I did a lot of other exercises as a kind of experiment because I was developing, Shizenha biohacking or the Ikigai biohacking. So yeah, part of my development, I kind of tried different exercises myself to see how they are. So I did, mountain climbing or, shrine step, HIIT, and, forest running, HIIT, and so on. And it was really good. Yeah. And if I include some other hormetic activities such as, tachigyo, like sitting under the waterfall, or river swimming, lake swimming, or taking cold shower, and so on. Yeah, I did a lot of exercises this year. So I'm pretty happy about exercises. Yeah, in fact, I did nearly perfectly. There is no regret about my exercises. I did it really wonderfully this year, right? And next, mentality. Oh yeah, but if I were to maybe add something or to improve my exercise next year is to do more Oriental approaches, because HIIT, I do a muscle training, like a push-ups, sit-ups, and squats, which are good, which are okay. But one thing I learned this year when I was developing Shizenha biohacking is to loosening muscles, how it is important to do stretching and loosening muscles. So I want to do more on that next year. So I want to incorporate a lot of Oriental exercises such as, Tai Chi, Qigong, and some of the practices from Shugendo, which I all put in the new book, Ikigai Biohacking. So I want to do more of that next year. Yeah, kind of a loosening part of the, body work, right? And now, so mentality, I've been doing Shin-on Kansha meditation, appreciating the favors that gods have given to you and being grateful for things happening in your life. Yeah, I've been doing it, but I sometimes forget to do in during my Nordic walking. I usually do, but I don't kind of do it properly, So I think next year I need to make sure that I, even just for a short time, like 1 minute or something, just incorporate Shin-on Kansha meditation during my Nordic walking. Yeah, but I've been doing Shin-on Kansha meditation each time when I go to a shrine. Yeah, right. And every day, well, I've been thinking positive, yeah, but there are times when I get kind of a, not negative, but sort of critical, rather, especially with a pandemic and everything, and not so much about the pandemic itself, but with its measures, how the government and the world is handling the pandemic. I'm not happy about. So I've been very critical of it. But sometimes when I think about this too much, your mind becomes negative. So I need to control my mind to stay positive, and instead of focusing on the problems, but focusing on the solutions, how you can change, how you can turn around. And one of the ways is development of the Shizenha biohacking, because by practicing Shizenha biohacking, you can hack back your body. So that can be a solution. And so, I did kind of a half manage to stay positive in that way by focusing on the solutions, right? And spirituality, I did a lot of work during celestial events such as new moons, full moons, and equinoxes, solstices. So all equinoxes and solstices, I managed to do something special, visiting a power spot and, mountain climbing and so on. And still winter solstice is coming tomorrow, which I haven't done that yet. And then new moons and full moons too. I've been mostly doing, especially there are some special new moons and special full moons. So I did something significant in those occasions, but every new moon and full moon, not every single one. Sometimes I kind of forgot. Or in the new book, Ikigai Biohacking, I am recommending to do Yoshuku on new moon and Ima Iwai on full moon, which I have not done that so much this year. So next year, I want to do Yoshuku on new moon and Ima Iwai on every full moon, right? And then some other kind of spiritual activities that I wrote in my new book, that something I want to practice too, such as detoxification meditation, and something like that, right? I want to do more next year. Okay, so that's how you can do your reflection, to think of the area you're happy about, and to think of the area that you feel needs improvement. And then incorporate that to the next year, right? And then finally, you can think of your hope or your commitment to the new year. So year 2022 is going to be a very special year for me, because I'll be 60 years old. Finally, I am an old person, and which is great, because every minute I can prove myself to stay young. This will be the living proof that if I can stay young and healthy, then I can say to people, I'm 60 years old and I'm still healthy and young. So it's very fun to be able to practice every single day to extend your longevity, right? But also, next year is special because it is the year of tiger in the Chinese zodiac. We have a 12 years zodiac system. And then I was born in the year of tiger. So next year is going to be my year. So I will be pushed by the tiger, the energy of tiger. And tiger has a very powerful, strong energy, as you can see. So I will get a support from the tiger, and I can move ahead. And especially with the Ikigai biohacking and Ikigai diet, I can transform the world very much. So I want to promote it a lot next year. I want to introduce, share it with the world and help as many people as possible with the new lifestyle to hack back their body to be natural again. Yes. And then the Year of Tiger will support me for that. Yeah. So I'm very looking forward to it. Yeah. And yeah, so if I were to say one big commitment is the promotion of the Ikigai Diet and Ikigai Biohacking next year, right? All right. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. So I wonder, yeah, how was the 2021 for you? Has it been a good year for you? Yeah, I hope it has been a good year. And I hope you will have a great year next year, 2022. And so tomorrow is the winter solstice. So yeah, happy winter solstice. Well, by the way, this is the last video to upload this year because I'm taking a holiday next week. Yeah. So yeah, happy winter solstice and happy Christmas and the happy new year. Yeah. Yeah. And I hope you have a wonderful 2022. Right. Okay, so thank you for watching. Again, my name is Sachiaki Takamiya, the author of the Ikigai Diet. If you like this video, please give me your thumb up and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next year. Live with your Ikigai.